we've got some questions here from some King fans who are on the internet, and we're directing to Dave right now. The first question comes from Jill Brand, longtime King fan. Jill wants to know which song or songs do you enjoy performing the most these days, and why, and how do you decide what you're going to play a given night set?
So Jill, I think a lot of the songs kind of suggest themselves. The ones that work. I like to try and mix it up, so we've got like rockers in there, along with like a quieter, a bit more tennis. I'm enjoying going to see my friends. We've recently introduced them to see my friends in the circle. I'm going to really like that.
My friends work great. I remember the last time you played here, I'm a big fan of the song Mindless Childhood Motherhood.
Oh.
Why did you come to write that song? What exactly is it about?
Well, the song's about, it's about a relationship I had at a school, well, at school, I fell in love with a girl, and she got pregnant, and, in those days, like the early 60s, it was quite a bit of a scandal, like both sets of their respective parents kept us apart, and she had the baby I never saw, and it kind of made me feel a little bit, it stayed with me for a long time. And there's a lot of anger in that song, mixed with Mindless Child. Like she was a child when she had a child. And there's a lot of anger and bitterness there because I couldn't see her. And there's sort of resentment. It's really about that, being, us not being allowed to be together because of small life, people who were around us. Unfortunately, but there you go. That's what that song's about.
Next question comes from Leslie, who came here from Ann Arbor, Michigan. She was here last night. She's going to be here again tonight. This involves Chris, your webmaster. She wants to know what is the most positive aspect of having your own website.
I think it's brilliant. I really like the internet. I mean, you get a lot of weird stuff out there. You get a lot of weird shit and crazies writing in saying they're going to kill you and some lies and stuff. But I think it's amazing. What I think is really good is that you can communicate ideas really quickly. I have a CD available only on the site called Insurance Spiritual Planet, which is a CD that I co-wrote with my son Russell, who's 20, and it's still a work in progress. But we can, people can buy it if they want, they can hear it. So, I'm getting input from people who want to participate in their views of the idea and stuff. So, and it's, people can be in on a project at an early stage, rather than looking like it was a jumbo. And that's why I think it's really exciting. In 6 months' time, it will be a retail project. It will be slightly different. And I'm developing it also as an animated features year, hopefully. We'll go to it. We're taking the stage further. I think that's what's very important. Like before, you hold out to songs and call them. You can wait around 5, 6, 7 years to actually get heard. And have it actually. I think it's brilliant. And you can have ideas, put them up, say down to them. It's great sharing. So, I'm really excited.
It's been a very accessible website. I had a letter drafted to the Kings for years and never ever sent off. And now I just send a message to you anytime I want. It's terrific.
It's great. Absolutely great. I've got so many great people helping me doing it. Like Chris Locke and my son Christian. And they both kind of organise it for us. It's a dynamic trio. But no, it's a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Technology becomes so sophisticated. You can go to the store and buy a computer for like $700. Within an hour, you can be online. Brilliant.
Let's talk about some of your albums. David Olstein asks why your 69 solo albums remain unreleased all these years. And
I hate it. The tapes around somewhere. We went into the studio to record these songs, and some of them were like half finished songs. Yeah, we started off the session with a track called Creeping Gene, which I really liked and I was really excited. And I think as the days went on, it started going downhill. I was getting depressed. There was this really cheap little studio that wasn't really happening. And one of the last songs I wrote was a song called I'm Crying, so it kind of tells you what the frame of mind is. And I decided to not do it. So I just didn't enjoy doing it. It seemed more like hard work than fun. I was finding myself making myself write songs I didn't want to write. That's why. This group lays out there, that's exactly where I get it from.
Well, David also wants to know if tracks like the Wish to Be a Man, Are You Ready, Crying, Dreamy Movies will ever appear on an official release.
I hope not. I might include them in one of my shows though. But, it must be a life that you found. I'm positive. Are you sure? Are you ready? But it's a rip off of the Hank Williams song, so I was a big fan of Hank Williams.
Is Hank Williams your biggest influence? Ray is, we've all seen the Ray show and he mentions Bill Brunsey.
Oh, I think it's a mixture. I just mentioned him because that song's obviously very sort of Hank Williams. But Bill Brunsey was a tremendous influence on Ray and I, starting out. Django Reinhardt, Bill Brunsey, like Howlin' Wolf, Chet Atkins. Dwayne Eddy, big influence. And I remember seeing Dwayne Eddy at Finsbury Park Empire. The first live rock star I went to. So now I see my cocktail, thank you very much. And I just thought it was he looked so cool. He had a great sort of permanent kind of weird smile. Absolutely cool. There's a lot of influence.
Okay, what about unfinished business? Are you happy with the record itself and the sales so far?
I'm more excited about the way that people see this record. It's great. We're doing a lot of promotion on it. Very happy with the song and the compilation and the company worked great. It's so nice to work hand in hand with the record company for the change. Historically, we haven't always been too...
Never understand.
But no, it's great, those are great, and we're working it, it's doing lots of progress stuff, very happy with it. Onward and upward, I say.
Sounds very happy with it. Olga Rocco, she wants to know if you're going to be performing in Europe this year.
We're in the process of getting European dates together. As we speak, dying to get to Europe, Germany, and the rest of Europe, great. UK, so it's fine.
I'd like to ask a question about this tour. You're doing lots of little places, and you sort of going here and there, and doing a lot of traveling. Is it tiring?
Yeah, it is, but I think, the excitement of moving around, meeting people, I think it keeps you up. It's funny, I really thrive on other people's energy. I think that's what it's all about, exchanging energy, communication. And no, it keeps you up. I'm sure if I have a week off, when we get back to LA, I'm sure I'll go to sleep soon. But then I'll be up 5 and 6.
I just want to say that again. By touring, putting together the 3 recent CDs, does that make you miss the Kinks?
I think the only thing I miss about the Kinks is the fire. But maybe we could arrange something tonight. No, it's just totally different. I'm over the Bull, I'm working with a great band. It's David Knowles, who's a keyboard guitar player. It's Jim Pisa. Well, it's taken me a year to pronounce his name around. That's really good, Jim, alright. No, Jim. He smiles. I've been practicing for a year. And we've got a great place like Dave Jenkins in between at the moment, don't wake him up. And got a great crew with me. Richard, my right hand man, my left hand woman, Kate. Famous and infamous and all rolled up as well, famous Freaky Frank. And the delightful Raphael. Raphael. Where? And Nate, my great guitar tech, amp tech, drink tech. Anyway, I'm looking forward to tonight. I think we're back out mobile.
Any plans for the King's Garden recording studio in 99?
Well, I'd like to. You know, Ray and I haven't spoken for a few months, but I'm sure we'll get together and talk about it. I'd love to make one.
We all want to do that.
Cool. Thanks for it.
Right.
See you later. Okay.